live. It's going to be played on Eckland Flats or Waste. Which one is this, Ben?
Yeah, I don't even know. It has no watchtower, so it means it's Waste, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I can't keep track. ZVZ, man, I've been really enjoying this matchup since I had the chance to talk to Gosu user about how to play it. Control M. There we go. Now we're happy. Now we're happy.
Now, you know, actually yesterday I got very sad. I opened my StarCraft II Collector's Edition for the first time, but instead of opening the game box,
you opened the sound, the music.
I opened the sound thing, or I activated the extra DVD trailer. I don't know what it is, but I want to keep everything in plastic because I thought that's like awesome. But I opened the wrong freaking box, the donkey that I am. So now it lost all its value, and I also didn't even want to watch it.
Isn't it like an autographed collector's edition?
Yeah.
Okay, that didn't lose its value. It's still very rare.
That's true, but still, it's much cooler when everything.
Plus, it's owned by RotterdaM, which makes it even more of a collector's item. So this is RotterdaM's collector's edition of Heart of the Swarm, so worth more than if it was just.
Just doesn't feel the same, man. It doesn't.
I'm telling you, you add value to it by touching it.
No, it does not feel the same to me.
Anyways, guys, ZVZ is very well known for being a volatile matchup, and look at UVO mixing it up with incredible aggression. He's gone with tin pool, tin gas. So he's going to be going for either a slow Ling Bane or a very quick rush to Speedlings. We'll see exactly how he chooses to follow it up.
I guess the slow Ling Bane, I'd say from this point on.
They're both very viable options, and it is going to be the slow Ling Bane. So yes, good call there, Kev. And we can see Tefel is playing it safe. He said, all right, I'm going to go 15 pool, 15 hatch. This is not a sure thing for either player at this point, because the only thing Tefel can make is slow Lings, and slow Lings, as we know, are not very good against Banelings. So
very good scout though here by Tefel. The Overlord is going to see those Lings run across the map, and that's going to help him a lot already. He knows exactly what's up, or at least almost. He still has to figure out whether he's going to have to play against an extremely quick speed build or if it's going to be the slow Banelings. But from this point on, he's already going to be super cautious, and that obviously helps quite a bit. Ooh, he cancelled a couple of things there.
Oh man, he's pulling drones immediately. He doesn't want to take any risks here. UVO is in fact going to, I would think he would back off and make Banelings almost immediately. Tefel cannot allow these Banelings to morph, because once they do, he's going to be in so much trouble.
I don't think he has vision over there. He doesn't have vision of those Banelings at all, so he's really going to have to split up his units properly. Of course, he still has a huge worker advantage, so he can lose basically 5-6 drones without being behind.
He's going to have to lose workers. He's going to have to use those workers to combat these units. Queen's going to come down as well. Lings should be able to kill that Queen while the Banelings scare away everything else. This isn't perfect control from UVO. He's, losing a Baneling very recklessly, and that was not what he wanted to do. Throwing the Banelings away on drones is...
If he gets a Queen as well, it's not the end of the world. He still has more Lings.
He's definitely still in a good position, but those Banelings would do a lot better as anti-Ling tools than anything else. If you look at the units tab, we can see that workers still favoring UVO. I'm sorry, it's Tefel.
He could make 1 or 2 more Banelings if he really wants to, but then again, he also knows that the clock is ticking. Tefel, of course, has way more larvae available, as he's making 14 Lings at once right now.
Such a dangerous situation. Tefel trying to get a spine crawler up. There's a single Baneling. Yes, great control by Tefel. Takes out that Baneling, and this is going to be stability. He's pushed this back, and at this point, Tefel has basically won, guys. This is going to be an unwinnable position for UVO, unless he can follow it up with some crazy additional Baneling bust that Tefel's not able to defend. This is a great defense. I really feel like blowing up those Banelings on the drones is what determined the outcome of this game.
Yeah, that's pretty much what Tefel wanted as well, because then he didn't have to worry about it anymore. After he lost that Queen, for one moment I was a little bit worried, but certainly imagine if he still had 1 or 2 Banelings alive when all those Lings from Tefel were about to hatch. But of course, from this point on, it's pretty much curtains. It's 16 drones, 2 base against 9 drones, 1 base. UVO is going to get quicker speed. Oh,
okay. Wow, that's really good control by Tefel, as he's just using slow Lings against Banelings, and this time UVO will actually clean up.
Well, Tefel's losing a lot of things, a lot of Lings here, but then again, it doesn't really matter, as he has 16 drones against 9 drones, so it's all good for now. It's still going to be a little bit scary when an insane amount of Speedlings pop, but it's kind of unlikely that that happens when you have 9 drones on minerals.
Well, there's also no Queen, so there is no opportunity for insane amounts of anything. There's no larva inject, so Tefel is way ahead, and I still stand by my statement that he just can't lose from this position.
You know, I actually think ZVZ would be very exciting without Link speed, because then it really turns into a micro fest. Microing Links and Banelings, then I can also participate.
Man, slow lings against banelings. It's
It's a fun little micro fest.
it's so stressful. There's nothing fun about it except unless you're the spectator.
No, it's nothing fun when it's speed, because that's like impossible to control unless you're like Dongrago or something.
Here we go. Tefel's going to continue to engage in this and just kind of picking away. His own speed is only now beginning.
If that one Baneling would have blown up all the links, he could have potentially won the game right there. But I guess it's not going to happen. Ooh, Overlord is going to die for UVO as well. That really sucks, as he doesn't have very much money. Here come the two Banelings. Wiggle, wiggle. Can we get the big connection?
The last assault of UVO all kind of comes down to this. That Spine Crawler is in a critical spot. Did every Baneling die? Yes, I think so. So that's it. Tefel has once more pushed it back. Once his speed's done, he'll be able to take map control. UVO still working on just 9 drones this entire time. He's going to expand off of 9 drones.
Hey, man has to do what he's gonna. Man's got to do what he's got to do, man. If that is expanding from 9 drones. And he's also going to mine gas, so right now he has 6 drones on minerals.
You got to feel for UVO a little bit, because he really was in a winnable position. And he has to kind of know it, too, is to say, I mishandled that engagement a little bit. It's always so tempting to, oh, there's drones, I got to blow them up with my Banelings.
Do you think if you would have got all 6, then it would have sort of been worth it?
No. Like, in that kind of a situation, the Banelings basically say, okay, Zerglings, you can't engage this. So you just let your Lings kill everything, and just let the Banelings kind of walk back and forth saying, stay away, Zerglings. Because you can't fight.
All those Lings run into this single Baneling. No, that's not gonna happen.
No. Tefel.
I think Tefel has done this before, man.
Quite a few times, many times against Nerchio, and Nerchio's a guy who we know to have excellent control. As 2 Banelings will end up morphing, but not before the Lings run past up into the main base and see a completely undefended main base. No queen, only drones. That's going to be it. UVO had a good run of it. Almost toppled Tefel, but Tefel was too good. GG gets called. And we have just finished our second match.
Yep.